guys, it's Diabetic Girl, and I figured that since I've been sharing so much of my life with diabetes with you guys recently, that I should share how I put in my PumpSite, and it's really super easy. So I did this in like 5 minutes, and it was great because normally it takes me about 20 because I'm really slow. So this is my how-to on how to insert a Mio by Medtronic Mini Med. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so that's the reservoir, which is where I keep my insulin. That obviously goes into my body. So I obviously need to fill the reservoir, which is what I'm doing. I'm really sorry my hand's in the way. I don't think I realized it until a little bit further in, but I noticed. So see, there it is. It's about 200 units full at the moment. So I'm just going to keep filling it up for as long as I have to, obviously, because this has to last me 2 to 3 days. And I have to make sure there are no air bubbles, which is what I was just doing. And the top of the reservoir and the plunger actually come right off, which is convenient. And that's the actual PumpSite. Alright, so this is the actual Mio PumpSite, and the nice thing about this is that the needle and everything are right in there, so I'm just going to take the paper off the bottom, which keeps it sterile, and I'm showing you the top. So when I open it, you're going to see that sort of clear piece, and that's the piece for the reservoir, and I'm going to uncoil the tubing so that I can connect the reservoir to my pump and to the actual site, and I'm removing the plastic that goes over the tape, so that it can stick to my body, and I'm removing the needle cap. So that's what it looks like all together. Now I'm connecting the reservoir up to the tubing, and I'm actually this takes a minute, and you can see that it's not going to budge, which is good, and I need to rewind my insulin pump, which I'll show you in just a second. Sorry, I'm really slow with buttons when I'm sick. Alright, so this is the reservoir set up, and I can't see anything. So I'm going to go up to reservoir setup, and I'm going to press act or activate, and it says that it's going to rewind. So this brings the plunger of the actual reservoir down so that the new reservoir can fit into it. As you can see, it's slowly moving down, which is good, obviously, because I need to be able to put my reservoir in it. So now I'm just waiting for it to obviously go down a bit more. I'm sorry, this is a long and tedious process. I actually hate this part the most, but I figured I needed to show you guys. So as you can see, the actual plunger is almost fully down. And some people call it a piston, some people call it a plunger. So I'm going to insert my reservoir, which if you can see that, yep. So I'm going to insert it and turn it. And then I'm picking up the PumpSite again, because now I actually need to prime the tubing, which means that I'm going to get insulin in through the tube. And I've put the actual needle extremely close to the camera so that you guys can see this. What happens is I press the activation button until the insulin, you see it through the cannula, or the needle, sorry, which means that it has completely traveled through the tubing, and the tubing is all set and ready to put into my body. So you just kind of wait. Again, this is really tedious, and I'm really sorry, but you wait until you see the drops. Still really tedious. I hate this part of, there are the drops. So that means that the insulin is all in the tubing. Okay, so this PumpSite was completely stuck, but I'm pressing the clear buttons on the side. They're sort of dense. I'll show you a real one in a second. So now that it's in, I just press down on the needle, and that's in. The needle is out of my body, and I just need to fill my cannula so that there's insulin in it, and then I'm all set. So as I said in the video, I said I would show you this. So basically what I was pressing to get the site to go in there's one of these on the other side as well, and I just press those, and that's when it goes in. And so I press down, and the actual needle comes out. My mom is going to kill me if she finds that I was doing this. So what's in my body is actually just, I don't know, sorry. It's just this little flimsy, plasticky needle. See, I just, rub my finger up against it, and I'm fine. Wicked flimsy, wicked plasticky. Now, what comes out is a legitimate needle. And I'm so glad it comes out, because really, I don't like needles, and this would really suck. So, this is actually called a cannula, and, it's so flimsy. It's so easy to ruin, so, yay, that's all set. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!